Surat Thani, the province, is known throughout Thailand for seafood, but specifically for oysters. Well, this guy looks perfect. Look at the thick plumpness of that oyster. So within Thailand, Surat Thani is known for seafood and specifically oysters. Probably within Thailand, Surat Thani is the most famous for oysters in all of Thailand. It looks like kind of a car mechanic warehouse with like sprawling with seafood. There's all sorts of seafood, but the main thing to eat here is oysters. This is just straight up a street shellfish. It's literally like market to table. They have mostly mussels, blood cockles, but main event here are the oysters. And they just shuck them right here. That's awesome. That is one way to shuck an oyster. Just bang it with an axe and that just pops open. Those are big, those are meaty, those are fresh oysters. So you just order by the piece. You can order other things too. They also have a whole rack of fish grilling as well, but I came here for the oysters. We ordered up a platter of 7 of their plumpest, juiciest, fattest oysters. Those are just like thick, the meat in there. They're literally hand-sized oysters. And I think they're just over $1 per oyster, 40 baht per oyster of this size. That chunky, juicy membranous of them, and then the Thai style to eat it, I'll just show you. Well, this guy looks perfect. Look at the thick plumpness of that oyster. First, a little bit of pik pao, which is the roasted chili sauce. A little bit of that goes on. Chili jam. Next up for the hom jiao. These are crispy shallots. Crispy fried shallots. Yeah, that goes on. And then finally you want to load it up with seafood sauce. I'm gonna load it up with Thai seafood sauce. This is green chilies and garlic and probably some sugar. Is that even a one-biter? Yeah. You can? It's a massive oyster one-biter. Wow, and then you have to taste it. Taste it with katin. Wow. Now that is an overwhelming oyster experience. But like the beautiful sliminess of the oyster, the texture of it. See, the oysters are not too salty. And then here's with those toppings, you got the crispy fragrant shallots, the roasted chili jam, which is sweet, the seafood sauce. All of that just wrapped up, just combined into an ultimate oyster mouthful experience. And we also got 1 kilo of poi maleng pu, which are mussels, which they steam, or actually I think they boil it with some herbs with lemongrass. Pop these guys open. I do love mussels. Quick dip in the seafood sauce. Oh yeah, those are delicious. The freshness, the sweetness of them, that texture too. I do love mussels. And this really is a shellfish snacking paradise. The mussels are awesome. And actually these, I have to admit, these oysters are almost too big to be one-biters. Like, just slightly too big. So I think they are more enjoyable if you take it in a two-biter oysters. No, that's a more enjoyable experience. I would recommend a two-biter. They are pretty affordable, and just the environment is awesome. The atmosphere sitting outside just a seafood party, a shellfish party. Actually, what really stood out to me are the mussels. I think the mussels were the best tasting for me. It was really good. Yeah, that's just the shellfish paradise.